Hi, my name is Nala Wright, and I have a new approach that I'm taking to YouTube because I want to use YouTube to build my business. I want to use YouTube to make six figures or more. So I'm going to be switching up how I have been doing things thus far. My whole thing with how I've been creating content up until this point is it's caused a lot of time, energy, and stress. And that is unsustainable, and I can no longer move forward in that way. So I want to take this kind of approach I would say is a little bit more low effort. And it's low effort in the sense that I am not going to try to be as polished and pristine or whatever. I don't have the right word for it. I'm not going to try and be that or do that or create those types of videos. What I'm simply going to do is continue to show up on my YouTube channel, and what comes out my mouth is what comes out my mouth. Yes, I'm going to still give thought to my videos, but it cannot be the way that I used to. Like I can't spend hours planning out these videos. Like before I took my break, I was starting this kind of new approach, and it's just like have a topic, have a few bullet points, and speak to the camera. Don't worry about how you're delivering your message so much. In a video that I made fairly in this latter half of the year, I spoke about how I want to improve the delivery of my videos. And while that's true, I'm going to let that come with time. And I just want to show up. I just want to show up. Even right now, like I don't feel like I'm articulating myself as well. But the point is, I can no longer just move with my content creator hat on. A content creator can just agonize over each piece of content that they're creating and really try and make it perfect and give it this certain production quality and do all this and that. I don't have the time for that. I need to focus on building my business and using YouTube to build my business. So there is a difference there. And when I started my YouTube journey, I pretty much only had my content creator hat on because I needed to. I needed to learn the ins and outs of building a YouTube channel, which I feel like I have. So now it's really trying to like flip the switch into build your YouTube channel, but build your business at the same time. And it's like, I want to know, or I want to say, like, if you're watching this and you can't even fathom building a business, you need to do something to arrive at that point, because content, especially creating YouTube content, combined with having some sort of business, is a combination that can really lead you to the life that you want to have. It can lead you to make the money that can support the life that you want to have, is what I'm saying. So a large part of like taking away from not being so polished, or moving away from not being so polished in my videos and this and that, is like, it's easier for me. I am a stay-at-home mom. I am a wife. I take those responsibilities seriously, and they take time and energy and effort as well. And sometimes, like right now, often actually, my hair isn't done. And in the past, I would like that to me doesn't fit into a polished video. Like, I don't want to show up on my channel like that. Like, I wouldn't want to create because my hair isn't done. I tried to optimize my life to make sure my hair was done often, but my life is still not there yet to where I have the time to be always having my hair done. So it's like, I have gotten more comfortable with just showing up as is and still saying what I have to say. And I'm going to continue to lean into that because it will allow me to show up more frequently, or just more frequently, and show up without stress. I've learned to show up frequently. I could post 3 videos a week. Like, I've learned to do that, but that doesn't mean it doesn't come with a price of me feeling stressed out. And I want to do that. I want to post what's appropriate. Like, I really don't know how often I want to post. I have an ideal, but who knows? I don't know if I want to do that because I really want to, or I'm still recovering from the pressures of building a channel where you feel like you want to show up 24/7, you know? I don't know. That's a little bit of a tangent. But highly polished content is not sustainable for me, so I won't be doing it right now. In terms of transitioning to this creator entrepreneur, and I don't even know how I feel about that term. I think it's just so new. I don't even know if I want to use it, but essentially a creator entrepreneur is an entrepreneur who taps into the power of content for building their business. I don't consider myself an influencer, where I think the difference there is like an influencer might depend more on AdSense money, like being paid directly from the app and brand deals. That is not where I see the bulk of my income coming from in the next year. I want the bulk of my income to come from my business and what I offer to my audience directly. The money goes from them to me. It's not to me to the brand. From me, it's I'm providing the value there. So this is going to be a process, it's going to be a transition, and I really just want to share what I can of that, document that the best way that I can. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I just know that's something that I want to do. And I know that sharing my experience of like really living in my entrepreneurship bag will be helpful to somebody. I have built an audience of people so far that want to do YouTube, and that's very vague. But going forward, I really want to connect with people that are entrepreneurial just as much as I am, and that know the power of YouTube to help them make their entrepreneurial endeavors thrive. And then when it comes to like building my personal brand, I don't mind testing out this new approach, and I don't mind not knowing how things are going to look exactly. I just want to experiment. Like, yeah, I've been being consistent on YouTube for a year, but I still have things to test out, things to try. And this kind of low effort type of content, I want to fully test it out and see what it does for me and my personal brand. Honestly, I think it's just going to allow me to continue to connect with the person on the other side of the camera, which is a major part of building a personal brand. The person on the other side of the camera will continue to get to know me, continue to find similarities between themselves and me, and that's where our bond is going to continue to grow stronger. Yes, I will still have videos where I'm really trying to teach you something, like, hey, this is how I do something, or this is how you can do something. Like, yeah, I'm going to still do that because I love to. Like, I'm going to teach more formally about YouTube content strategy and personal branding, but I'm also just going to lean in more to showing as well as telling. Yeah, so this season of exploration and experimentation, I'm looking forward to it. And really what it does for me is take a lot of stress away. Even I came back to YouTube yesterday. Man, did I have anxiety, because that was just a video I kind of just turned on the camera and started talking. Like, I had some points I wanted to cover and I just covered them. I didn't think about such a polished intro, this point, this point, like I just talked to y'all and I'm like, oh, Nala, do you just want to redo it and make a more structured video? And like, I went back and forth in my mind about all of that and I just decided to post it and I'm happy that I did. And another point that I want to make is that because I'm going to be operating less from just the mind of a content creator and more from an entrepreneur, that means I care less, even more less, because from the start of my journey till now, it goes like this in terms of how much I care about the numbers. It's not that I don't care, but just how much weight it holds. Now I care less about the performance of a single video and care more about the performance of my channel overall. And for me, it's like when you're thinking as an entrepreneur and you're moving with like a marketing mind on, it's like the more videos I can post, the more connections I can have with my audience, the more I can help them, and the more they might be interested in seeing in more ways that I can help them. This is my logic. And they will go seek out what else does Nala have to offer and potentially be motivated to buy. But I don't know. Like, I don't know how to sell my offers, sell what I have yet. Like, in the short amount of time that I've even had my offers, it doesn't seem it's enough to say, check the description box. But maybe I just don't think I have the formula yet. This is something that I'll be learning and working on. But I just don't need to be concerned with like, oh, this video got this amount of views, this and that. It really doesn't matter as much anymore. What matters is like whoever is watching, I'm having a positive impression on them to the point where they want to support me in some way. It doesn't always have to be with their dollars. The fact that if they want to continue watching, like I want to focus more on connecting, because I just feel like connecting is what's going to lead to what I want as an entrepreneur. And if I'm not so focused on things being super polished and me talking, I don't know, like all I can think of, guys, like I wish you were in my head, but it's just like I've wanted this for so long. I've seen so many other people come before me and how they do their YouTube channel. And in a sense, I tried those styles on, and it just doesn't work for me in terms of like the sustainability. Like highly polished, high production just does not work for me right now. I need to be able to create without stress. Okay? That's like my biggest thing. I haven't been creating for 4 weeks, and the moment I start back creating, I feel myself in that stress. Like, not all stress is bad, but I just feel myself like, oh, I have this to think about, that to think about. And today I went to the coffee shop and I thought about my content strategy, and this is kind of what I came up with. I have to do it stress-free, and I need to make sure I have energy left over to be the best wife and mom that I can be and take care of my home, take care of myself. It's not even only about my roles as a mom and as a wife. When I started this channel in the past however many months, a lot of self-neglect occurred, and that I can't move that way, can't continue on that way. So I hope you get where I'm coming from. I would say the new approach is simplify, make shit easier for me, and don't worry about being highly produced, highly polished even more. Don't worry about it even more than you've already tried to let it go, Nala. That's what I'm trying to do for myself, and just show up and post. And show up. Bye.